Hey everybody, Andrew here out at the Stark Mother Orchard. It's a beautiful day in the Show Me State and we're going to pick a few apples, but the big question is, when is it time to pick apples? Now, timing on when to pick apples can vary greatly. It can depend on how the spring was, how much rain you got, how cool the fall's been, and the variety of the tree. But typically, apples are ready between late August to early November, but that does depend on your area. And apples on the trees vary greatly. Apples that are on the outside like these here or up on top, they get more sun exposure, will typically ripen faster. Now, a good starting point to check if your apple is ripe or not is to look at the color. Many apples start out as green and then turn red when they are ripe. Now, some varieties that are kind of red on the outside will have a background color. Now, that background color will be a little bit more green, and then it will turn to more of a cream color when it's ripe. But obviously, green apples, like Granny Smith, will always be, well, green. Now, you can also tell that apples are getting ripe when you start seeing some show up on the ground, and if you try to pick one, it comes off very easily. That means it's time to pick. So when picking the apple, try not to twist or be too rough with it so you don't bruise the fruit. When you're picking the apple, it should easily pop off. If you have to fight the apple, that means it's not ready to pick yet. Now, another tip for picking apples would be to get yourself this apple picker that extends out. That way you can reach to all the high branches and you don't have to get up on a ladder. But the last good way of checking if an apple is ready or not is to, well, take a bite out of it. This was good. When an apple is ripe, the inside will be kind of a cream or white color. If the flesh on the inside is still kind of greenish, it's not ready to pick yet. But also remember that even on the same tree, not all apples will ripen at the same time. So make sure you are regularly checking your apple tree for ripe apples. If you want to grow tasty apples like this one, head over to starkbros.com.